Assalamu alaikum. So, welcome again to the new video recording of your second unit mathematics subject. Okay, we have discussed in the last videos your multiplication of fractions by a whole number and also a fraction and pictorial representation of that. Okay, in today's class let's see about division. Okay, to understand that. See, if you go for any normal whole number, if suppose I have some if I take 14 centimeter of cloth is there. Okay, I want I want to equally divide, I want this cloth each piece of some 2 centimeter. Okay, so how you will do? I want to divide this 14 centimeter cloth, okay, of each cloth of 2 centimeters. So how many cloths you will get? How many number of cloths you will get? So how you will do? It is nothing but I want to do this as 14 divided by 2, isn't it? So you will get how much? 2 sevens 14. So if you divide this 14 in 7 times, okay, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, so 7 cloths you will get, okay, of how much? 2 centimeters. Okay, 7 cloths of 2 centimeters. So similarly, if I consider that you have a strip of paper, okay, which has length of 21 by 2 centimeter. We are talking about now fractions. Okay, just now we had seen how the whole number we do. Okay, so we just find the multiples and then we find. So anyway, in fraction, if suppose you have a paper, okay, some paper is there like this, which is of 21 by 2 centimeter. Okay, so I want to cut this paper into smaller strips. Okay, and each of length of length it is some let me take 3 by 2 centimeter. Okay, so how many pieces you will get if you cut 21 by 2 centimeter length of paper, okay, strip of paper. If you cut each by each piece of 3 by 2 centimeter, then how many pieces you will get? Yes, so you will clearly cut each the paper of each size by 3 by 2 centimeter, that is minus you will do in this. Okay, or what you will do, you will divide, isn't it? So you have 21 by 2 centimeter, okay, of total length, and we want, so this length to be divided by how many, each part by 3 by 2 centimeter. Okay, so this will be 21 by 2 into 2 by 3, simplification part. Okay, just understand what we are doing here. Okay, let us now correlate how we are going to do it for your whole number by fraction, okay, division, and also by fractions by fraction. Okay, just look at this example. So I have this as 3 divided by 2. Okay, so what does that, this 3 whole, okay, is divided into halves. Okay, so I have 3 holes. Let me take a circle only. Okay, 1 2 3, I have 3 holes. So each hole it is divided as halves, isn't it? So the whole number 3, that is whole 3, when you go for picture representation in figures, it is divided into equal halves. Okay, into halves. So this is 1 half, this is 1 half, in this is 1 half, and this is 1 half, so this is half, and this is half. So this 3, it is 1 2 3, 3 whole is divided into halves, right? So how many you got pieces when it is divided into equal half, 3 centimeter or anything, you take 3 circles. So how many you are getting? you're getting 6 pieces, isn't it? 6 pieces of half. Yes, each piece is of how much? Half, right? Example like how we took here. Okay, so you say that there are 6 halves. Okay, there are 6 halves in 3. Okay, 1 2 3. All right. Okay, now look at this example. Tell me, if I take 2 divided by 1 by 3. Okay, so how do you represent this? So you have 2, okay, whole, and each whole is divided into 3 parts, right? That is 1/3. It is divided by 1/3. So it has 3 parts like this, isn't it? So what does this mean? You have, okay, 1 whole of each 1 by 3, 1 by 3, 2 wholes of each 1 by 3 as 3 parts, isn't it? So this is nothing but you have 6. Yes, you have 6 1/3s, right? You have 6 1/3s in 2 wholes. Yes or no? So this is 1 and 2. So you have totally 1 2 3 4 5 6. 6. Okay, you have 6 parts. This is 6 1/3s. Okay, you have 6 1/3s in 2 holes. Yes. All right, let me take one more like this thing. How do you represent, or how do you call, if I take 3 divided by 1 by 4? Okay, so you have 3 holes. Okay, 1 2 3 holes, and this is each divided into how much? 1/4 to its 1/4. So you have how many 1/4 now? These all are divided into 1/4 each whole. Okay, so totally how many 1/4 you have? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. So you have 12 1/4, okay, which are which have divided how many in? So that is, you have 12 1/4 in 3 holes, isn't it? Yes or no? So understand this, you have 12 1/4. Okay, you have 12 1/4 in 3 holes. Okay, so this is how you understand your division. Okay, and whenever you go for fraction part. Okay, now I will take this as an example, 3 by 4 divided by 3, just for understanding sake. Okay, so you have 3 by 4 divided by 3. So what does this mean? I'll take 3 by 4. How you'll draw this 3 by 4? And I'll take circle only. Okay, so what is it? 3 by 4, it is representing that this is divided into 4 parts, that is 1/4, and 3 regions are to be shaded, isn't it? We have drawn this in the previous used this how to represent in the previous videos, right? This is your 3 by 4. All right, so now in this 3 by 4, what you are doing, you are dividing this 3 by 4 pictorial representation in with 3 parts each. Okay, so how you'll do this? Let me take this blue color. So in each this is 3/4 part. It is divided into 3 each. So in this you have 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, this is how you represent your for your multiplication. Okay, so when you go for solving of this, how you'll solve? Again the same thing, 3 by 4. You take this as a fraction as 3 by 1. So I'll convert this into multiplication, and reciprocal of 3 by 1 will be 1 by 3. So this will give you 3 by 12. Okay, alright. So let's move on to the next part. See, I will take one scenario. Okay, Deepak, one person called Deepak, he paints the whole can paint 2 by 5th part of house. Okay, in one day. Okay, in one day he can paint this much 2/5 part of the house. Okay, now if he continue to work at this rate, okay, so one day he used to complete 2/5 part of the house. Now if we continue this in the same rate, now they're asking how many days will he take to paint the whole house. So how many days he will take to paint the whole house. So the whole house, okay, how much time, how many days it will take. So how many, so if you'll take whole house as 1, okay, it's 2/5 part, it is taking 1 day, isn't it? So it will give you this. So this is nothing but 5 by 2, isn't it? Okay, just convert it into how many days it will take. 5 by 2 days it will take. Okay, so convert it into your mixed fraction. So what is this? You will get 2 to 4 and 1 is the remainder. So it will take 2.5 days. Okay, so for 2/5 part it took 1 day to complete. So to finish the whole house, that is the whole house, how many days it took? It took 2.5 days. I can go for pictorial representation also. You want to see how? See, what is your 2 by 5? I'll take whole house as like this. Okay, so this is your whole house. Okay, so what they are doing, they are saying 2/5 part, 2 by 5th part. That means I need to divide this house in 5 parts. 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 and 5. Okay, so in the two regions I'm shading. Okay, so for doing this particular house painting, it took how much? 1 day, isn't it? 1 day. Now the rest of the house remaining is how many days it will take? Yes, this is going to take 2 parts, it took 1 day. The next 2 parts it will take 1 more day, isn't it? So this will take the second day. Okay, 1 more day, and this will take how much? Half day. Yes, half day. So totally 1 plus 1, 2 days, 2.5 days. The same we got here, right? So you can analyze by, if you are able to do it by pictorial representation, it's also well and good. It depends on your understanding. Okay, now let's move on to the next part of your unit, that is decimals, or you call it as fractional decimals. Okay, so you can call it as decimals or fractional decimals. Alright, so already I've learned this about decimals in your 6th class. Alright, addition, subtraction, all of you have seen this, I think. Right, alright. Let us also see how to multiply and divide. Okay, see, when normally whenever some decimal numbers are given, you will get confused how to compare those decimal numbers, isn't it? If you have a normal whole number 3 5, okay, or some integers, it will be easy for you to compare, isn't it? On the number line, on the left side you will have minus this, all these numbers are less than your right side numbers, isn't it? Now when you have a decimal, what is decimal? Decimal means a number with point. Okay, so 3.2 here I've taken, so 3.2, 1.5. So what does this basically means? If I take 4.5, this means that it is little greater than more than 4. Okay, zero point 0.5, that is a little more than to 4. Okay, okay, so it's like if you have the you need to just first check the number with, on the left side of your point. Okay, so here this is 4 and here it is 2, sorry 3. So what 4 is greater than 3? So what you can say, you can infer that 4.5 is greater than 3.2. Okay, and in the same way here I took one example, 3.2 and 1.5. so you'll compare the numbers before decimal point. So what 3 is greater than 1, so that's why you'll take 3.2 is greater than 1.5. okay, now one more example I took here. If you have same numbers at the before decimal point, here it is 4.7 and it is 4.2. so which number is greater between these two? What you will do first, if they are both are same before decimal point, you go for the number after decimal point now. So just check after decimal point, here it is 7 and here after decimal point it is 2. So what 7 is greater than 2, isn't it? So therefore you can say that 4.7 is greater than 4.2. okay, okay, let me take one more thing. See, if you have more number of digits like 0.05, okay, 0.0005, okay, so this numbers, how you can say which is greater and which is small? See, if you count these digits, okay, in your normal this whole number, what happens is you count the number of digits. So how many number of digits are there? If it is greater, then we say that that number is greater, but this is not the case in your decimals. Okay, so here it is 1 2 3, three numbers are there in this, but there is decimal point. You can't say that this number you have in this, you have how much? 1 2 3 4 5 digits, okay, along with decimal. So you can't say that this number is greater because it has 5 digits in it. Okay, so this is not true in your decimals. What you need to do is, you need to just go and check for the before decimal point and after decimal point. Okay, so here you have 0.5. I took two example, 0.5 and 0.05. so what you'll, so this first value, it is 0 0. okay, now move to the decimal point right side. Here you have 5 and here you have 0. so what 5 is greater than 0? so you can say that 0.5 is greater than 0.05. okay, understood? So you will compare two digits, okay, first before the decimal point, okay, left side. If they are equal, what you will do, you will compare the digit numbers on the right side. Okay, all right, I think today we will stop till here, and in the next video we will go for your addition, subtraction, and addition, subtraction already you have seen. Let's do some multiplication and division problems in the next video, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi.